reset. A situation I have casted 1,000,000 times over, and a best of 8. I can't.
Dude,
that's
I think I got best of 5 and top 8 messed up.
That's my nightmare incarnate, dude.
I'm so sorry.
I don't know, man. Nightmares incarnate. We have Jack, number not 9 anymore. I don't.
Yeah, previously number 9 on the PR. The recent PR, he is
He's
no
not
longer
on it.
on
Yeah,
it.
that is
no,
true.
but he is still a heavy hitter and a threat to be a force to be reckoned with in bracket.
Absolutely. Rocking his patented Peach over against the even more patented Palutena in Gen.
And
the best Palutena or one of the best Palutenas in New York. I guess it's up for debate, but not really with his results.
I think he's the best Palutena in New York. Yeah, so Jack and Jen, these two seem to be pretty good friends. Jack mentioned in the commentary how they're friends, and they were talking a lot earlier before Jack's set with Dark Matter, I believe.
Interesting.
Yeah, so
already.
It's always cool when you see the homie in winners finals. That means you both are like really good.
Yeah. If anything, what I think we're going to be seeing here, we're going to be seeing a lot of. I mean, Jen is considered to be one of, if not the more aggressive Palutenas. He likes to press some buttons in people's faces when he can. You know, utilize Palutena's giant hitboxes and her, you know, her very long stringy combos to his advantage. Because the back air does take the stock against Jack.
Great punish. But even side B is like really only punishable on whiff. I know in the past they made it less safe on shield, but you're not going to get a huge punish unless like Peach falls on her behind, for lack of a better word.
Right. But I think what we're going to be seeing, if like Jen decides to play this matchup by the textbook, Palutena is like low-key a little more of a defensive character than she appears, and Peach, you know, like likes to approach in with those floats, likes to mix up her approach options with it, and obviously get her huge stringy combos with it as well. Palutena, as the back air, does take the stock booty bump.
Yeah.
Should be able to negate a lot of Peach's approaches fairly well, or at the very least, you know, stuff out some defensive options of Peach's as well. And I'm really anxious to see how Jen is going to be able to use that move against Peach, because this is a matchup that I feel like we see relatively often, you know, Nairo and Samsora at the top level and stuff. So I'm really anxious to see what these players at this level are going to be able to do, especially, you know, with how proficient they both are with their characters.
Yeah, I feel like one thing when fighting Peach is you want to make sure she's like afraid to float. You don't want to let her just float for free. And Palu, like, I feel like she has the tools to prevent that.
Yeah, she just does. I mean, her God.
But do you have the tools to prevent RNGesus from coming in?
If he rolled just a little bit later, he would have been hit by that stitch and would have been an 80%, something like 80, 90%, and it's at a much more significant disadvantage. Up air from the ledge right there, almost killing just Jack. Giving the Blast Zone a little kiss off the top. Neutral air, gonna do it right there. The aggressive neutral air from Jen, putting it right exactly where he knew Jack was going to be.
Just to get a count, on stream, Jack has pulled 2 Mr. Saturn, a bomb, and 2 Stitch Pages tonight.
Can we talk about that drop combo opportunity from Jen right there? He got the drag down up air. Knew he would have been able to get the grab, but just didn't react in time for it. Maybe he had a little bit too much lag off the up air or something, but he would have been able to get a grab right there and extend that combo beautifully. Just utilizing Palutena's reset combos just immaculately. The floaty weight of Peach. Able to come in through for him. Jack needs this stock right now, but Peach is absolutely no stranger to clutching out stocks with the forward air, one of the more disjointed moves in this game. Pretty much the game's ultimate, how did that hit me move? And just like that, the percent is already even already. With that turn up to the Nair reset combo right there, Jack already in the lead. Peach's damage off of her aerials is just
honestly,
immaculate.
both of these characters have amazing like combo potential off of like some pretty safe starters.
This down throw to the back air, got him off stage, floating right by the ledge right there, preventing any approaches from Jen or any high approaches from Jen because he would have been able to just float on with the aerials while making sure the ledge is a no-fly zone as well, Air Gordon, because he dropped the turn up right there. Jen, of course, was able to make it through somehow, but I mean, Peach's edge guards, even against a recovery as immaculate as Palutena's, I still feel like, you know, ledge traps and good edge guarding, you know, it's not going to matter.
Honestly, Palu may get to ledge like kind of for free with her teleport recovery, but then getting off the ledge is the real challenge. As long as you respect forward air, like, it can be kind of hard for her.
Yeah. And the back air right there, sealing it out for Jack, taking game 1 over Jen right there. Both of them laughing about it. These guys were friends, you know, having a good old grand old time.
They're homies.
They're the homies. They have talked with each other many a time. And Jack taking the first game here in this first best of 5 of the tournament as well. Let's see how he finishes this out. Just spams back air twice right there. as Peach is one to be able to do. One of the things that we all know about the great character of Peach in this particular version of Super Smash Bros. Air Gordon is that her float cancels, that those moves, her aerials do more damage off of the floats.
Yeah.
And, she's able to cancel the floats, and just spam those aerials like he did right there. He tried it back there once thinking he was going to get off of the ledge earlier. It didn't work. So he just float canceled it, got right back on the stage, put himself into another float, and back there again. And he was able to take the stock for it. Peach just turning herself into a wall, my friend. Definitely a Trump supporter.
That's so random.
She likes to put up walls, dude. What am I talking about? No, Peach doesn't do that. She's a people pleaser, a fungus pleaser, because she's the only human in it.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Fungi. Yeah, it's pretty weird. But Mario lore aside, we are here on Smashville, a stage with some of the smaller horizontal blast zones and the smallest horizontal plane as well. Like in terms of the actual size.
Yeah,
of the
the main stage on Smashville is the smallest out of all the legal stages we have right now. So I think that might support Jen's more aggressive play style. We see most Palos would probably try to like zone out Peach more, but Jen's trying to scrap right now.
Yeah, I think that's a really good observation, Gordon. I really think it is because like as Nair is going to be able to take the stock. Like I said earlier, I mean I feel like Nair can just negate a lot of Peach's approaches, but right here is a smaller stage, one that would favor some more aggressive play if you don't know how to get out of the corner. So Jen with his aggressive play style, I feel like that'll suit him really well on the stage because Peach, despite her good aerial attacks, back there is going to be able to take the stock. I'm not sure how well she's going to be able to deal with safe pressure on her shield from Palu because Nair is like such a good out of shield option. But I mean, if Palu's space is fair or bare properly, and it decides to just use some of her neutral beats, like you said, it's hard. But the reset combos, God. Speaking of hard, those combos are hard to do.
Yeah.
At least the drag down up air ones, not like down tilt Nair. That's easy as hell and Jack is carried. But yeah, dash attack. I'm kidding.
Oh, what?
Oh, goodness.
I don't know what happened there.
Apparently Float not carrying Jack enough, carrying him right to the blast zone.
Oh my God.
Apparently. Goodness me, unfortunate SD coming. I don't know what happened there either. He might have just misjudged his jump.
I think he thought he might have landed at some point, but he didn't. So he thought he had either his float or jump, and just didn't come out.
And here we go. Trying to hit him off stage right here. Bait him right back to the ledge. You see what he did right there? He jumped off the stage and he didn't even neutralize. He just jumped off, jumped back on, and intimidated Jack enough and essentially forced him to the ledge so he could ledge trap him. Sometimes the aggressive option isn't always the best one. Sometimes, even an attack is not necessary. Sometimes you could just jump out, get in your opponent's head, and just force them to be in a position you don't want them to be in. But not grabbing quick enough is Jen. He's going to be forced off stage for it when a back throw would have sufficed. Would have done it right there.
Oh, great tech.
Nice.
I think that might have just scored him this game. Oh, okay, never mind.
Can we talk about that SDI up? He could have just gotten hit by the uppie and he would have had to tech against the wall right there. He actually SDI'd up and then DI'd away, I think, to land right on the stage. And just put himself right back on there.
I didn't even notice that.
Oh, yeah, dude, that was sick. He just SDI'd up and then DI'd and drifted out of the uppie right there to make sure he was put back on the stage and above the ledge to make sure he didn't get stage spiked. And he was at high enough of a percent where he might have not been able to tech either.
Yeah.
Let's take a look at this final stock once again.
Yeah, that dash attack's going to take it. Yeah. That dash attack is such a good, if you see Peach floating and you think she's going to fall with fair, just dash attack that.
Talk about how you're so used to seeing, replays of such immaculate plays. Brought to you by the wonderful Chris, owner and founder of Master Hand Gaming. But right there, that final stock that we got the replay for, my man literally just ran in and did it. It was literally just a dash attack, killed him off the top, you're dead.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to go for it, Palu, with those dash attacks sometimes.
Nike, man, just do it.
Basically, man.
Palutena definitely wearing Nike brand sandals or whatever those Roman shoes were called.
We'll just call them sandals.
I think they were called sandals. They were, actually. I think they were. Hang a sandal on the door. Peach, ever the floaty character. Down throw bear would not have worked there.
Yeah, it's against lighter characters, Palu can have, after certain percentages, depending on the character and their weight, can have problems comboing off a down throw, but it still puts them in a bad position where they're forced to pick a defensive option.
All right, apparently they're called gladiator sandals.
I'll take it.
Yeah, sure.
And I see Jen, he's going, like, a lot of people when they see Peach up beat a ledge, they just kind of back off perspective, be like, all right, you got this. I'm just going to ledge trap you now.
Yeah.
But Jen's really going in. He's trying to spike him. We saw him try to go for that back air earlier near the end of the last game.
Back air safe on block right there. Drifting
Okay,
away.
the third
Mr.
That's
Saturn.
the third Mr. Saturn of the night. And he's still here.
This is my trash can. That's a Earth. Oh, okay.
Shout out to Area 51.
Don't even.
Wait,
I
hold
didn't
up.
get that meme for the longest time. I thought it was just a Smash thing because they're Area 51 on the PGR.
No,
It's because of the Facebook events. I
Yeah.
know, yeah.
Again, Jen going for these down airs.
And Z-drop. Turnip forcing him to ledge again, but the good timing on Jen with the recovery, able to go in and around it. Back air again. Jack's pressure is immaculate right now. He's just keeping him by the ledge with the wake up neutral air.
Yeah, he's doing a good job taking advantage of one of Palutena's weaknesses, and that she doesn't do well on the ledge. He's covering like a lot at once with just floating there and with turnips. So good stuff from Jack.
At the very least, not as well at the ledge as like the other top tiers, to say the least.
Now,
Still has huge hitboxes in neutral air, but if your option is predictable, then she should have a hard time getting off.
oh, and that trade back air with like one of the weaker hits of Nair. Gonna take that stock for Jack. Oh, he got the combo.
Yeah, here we go. Jack one step closer to winning this best of 5 right now.
You mean this game? 'Cause it's only 1-1.
I said one step closer.
Oh, right. Sorry. My B?
You idiot!
No, not again.
I'm not gonna roast. I've been told I roast my co-caster too much. Sorry
Nah,
for being
fine.
friends with all my co-casters.
Nah,
All
it's
right?
fine. It's fine. I can take it.
No, I know you can. It's just they were like, we don't want to see that, but whatever. Shut up, Bryn. Give me that feedback. Anyway, here on Smashville, I feel like Jack is just using Jen's original counter pick to his advantage right here because he obviously counter picked right back to the stage. And now you see him playing a little bit more of the aggressive game right here. Putting out like a lot of these hitboxes, safe pressure on the shield right there with the back air, with the flow cancel back airs, which he can just do over and over again, regardless if Palutena is blocking or not. And look at that, he has the lead because of it. Jen is the one who's trying to just like break through the zone right now, and he's able to get it off of the no lag of the fair into the jab right there. And now he's got it with the ledge trap with a good parry, but unfortunately Jack doesn't get anything off of it right there. That parry could have sealed the game. Oh, it's anybody's game right now, Eric Gordon.
Yeah, it actually is. It's super close. Percent's like 3%, only a 3% difference between these two characters.
Oh my god, he caught the turn up on the way down. Palutena can
That's
nair.
the patch coming in. Pre-patch, you really couldn't punish Peach side beyond block like that.
Very true. Catching the grab right there by nairing in front of Jack right there.
That was super smart. So here's the mix. Here's where the mix-up was.
All right.
I thought that Jack was going to try to put out a hitbox and catch the teleport in because she had more vulnerability frames compared to other characters. But Jack went for the next step ahead and went for the ledge trump, ledge trump neutral air to get that stock. See, look at that, beautiful, beautiful mix-up coming out there from Jack.
Good stuff.
This is best of 5.
Yes.
Someone's asking in the chat.
That's why I said it.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
why I said it earlier.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, I mean, how could you have known? Oh, can we talk about the patience from Jen right there, just waiting right by the ledge? Waiting right by the ledge right there for the roll and just patiently grabbing and getting it. Good stuff. The neutral air to stuff out the turnip right there, and now he's got Jack off stage exactly where he needs him right here. I feel like we definitely need to see like mayhaps a little more ledge trapping coming from Jen right here, which I can understand he's going to want to do because Peach as well by the ledge is relatively slow. You know, despite her powerful aerials, you know, she doesn't get them off the ground as quickly as some other characters do just because of the frame data as the back throw I think is going to take
in the previous
stock.
game, we saw Jen trying to go for a lot of like 2-frame down air on Peach up B. And like you said, he needs to do less of that and just more ledge trapping in general.
Oh,
okay.
Wow!
I think he didn't have a double jump, so I think he just knew he wasn't going to make that back. So he just air dodged away.
You really don't think he would have been able to drift in and just up B back? I'm pretty surprised if he wouldn't try.
He would have to hold in, air dodge, and then up B. I don't know. It was kind of iffy. You gotta at least try.
It was either that or it was bad DI or
That's
something.
true.
Because I feel like that shouldn't have killed at 89, but either way it did. And the game is already evened out yet again. Yeah. And in order to bring this back, it's really on Jack right now to see how he can outmaneuver these hitboxes. How he can like outmaneuver the large hitboxes. Excuse me, namely Nair of Palutena. And it's just interesting because, like, you know, Peach, like, some of her attacks can be just, you would think they'd be a little stubby. Normally they have pretty good range, but against aerials is like as strong as strong and as dominant and as huge as Palutena's. I feel like it's going to be a little hard for him to be able to play around, you know, like Palutena's aggressive options in the air, especially on a stage as small as Smashville with the Smashville platform directly in the middle. You know what I mean? I feel like that might like interrupt some combos, whereas he right there can just nair right in the center of the stage. It doesn't matter if Jack is landing on the platform, if he's on the platform, or if he's below the platform or just trying to roll behind him. Any option, the nair is big enough to stuff it out, and in some cases even get the kill, because nair, as we all know, does everything.
Yeah, it honestly does so much for Palutena as a character. It's insane. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. See, he started out in front of Peach and then drifted behind him and went for the fair. So he had like a bunch of opportunities to throw out different moves. So that messed up like if you wanted to try to parry it. There's too many options to cover there.
At that time, Jen actually giving up right there because I think he recognized he didn't have a jump as he got hit by the turn-up into the blast zone. Jack, of course, very pleased about that. His jaw dropped in pleasure. And here we go. Princess Peach combos, ladies and gentlemen. And
Dude,
not going to be able to do it.
That was so close.
Just yet. My goodness, Smashville almost coming in so clutch for your boy Jack. But not able to do it there, which is such a good punish game on Peach right there. And such good on Jack.
Wow, that
with
side
his
B
main
went
able to
past
know
the
the execution. To doing that. Dash attack. Able to reclaim the neutral right here.
Oh, that was such a sick setup. Oh no, he got another one.
Oh, he's going to Z-drop this down. And Jen with the patience of a goddess right now, able to wait for the proper ledge get up to make sure he didn't get hit by the Stitch Face, which would have absolutely killed, but the rising Nair is going to do it. That is Jack, the now new unranked player in New Jersey for the first time, taking it over number 5, I believe.
Number 4.
He's 4.
4. Jen is 4 on the New York PR.
Thank you.
It's the Buzz, Mystery, Sinji, Jen, and I forget who's 5th.
Frozen.
No, Frozen's lower.
No, Frozen's way lower.
Yeah, he's like 11th or something.
What am I have it on my phone. Hold on. Like, it's